Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dax here. I'm currently in Facebook jail, so I'm making this video response to the I Love JKD forum. I know it can be very confusing, the different styles of fencing and its relation to Kali, and especially distinguishing what older fencing was to modern fencing, Olympic sport style. So I'm gonna try to, I've probably answered this in other videos, but in different sections. So I'm gonna kind of compile it all together. But Olympic sport fencing, okay, is not exactly like real swordsmanship. Okay, there's certain rules in place that make it a lot more like tag, like a game of tag. Okay, still has some good principles in it. Okay, kind of like sport paintball versus like combat paintball, that has less, rounds in it, tries to be more realistic, if that makes sense, if you've played it. But if you compare that to older fencing, what now people call HEMA, historical fencing, there you're much freer. For example, you're not restricted to back and forth movement. You can move circularly, you can move laterally, and indeed there's a bunch of books that cover all these. And I'll get to the difference when I get into Spanish fencing, because Spanish fencing is a little bit different than the Italian and the French and the British fencing that a lot of people practice today, which is a lot more linear. But you are allowed to move any way, which way you want. You are allowed to grapple. You could use your free hand, just like in Filipino martial arts, okay? And it really all depends upon the weapon. There's rapier, small sword. The way you fight is often determined by what weapon you're using. Okay, and different people focus in on different things. I focus in on spadroon, épée, and a lot of Bowie and French knife fighting and knife fencing. So Spanish fencing is kind of unique because they focus a lot more on circular and triangular footwork, which is seen a lot in Filipino modern eskrima. And modern Filipino martial arts is really a blend of a lot of things, definitely indigenous influence as well, but highly influenced by the Spanish. Could also be the silat, especially once you get to the southern islands, a lot more silat or kuntao, which is what it was called back in the day. Kuntao has also a lot more influence, but definitely there's a lot of moves in Filipino martial arts that can be found in old Spanish fencing manuals, okay? But I will say that I believe that Filipino martial arts made Spanish fencing better, okay? By incorporating the closer range, the headbutts, the knees, the grappling, okay? Whereas the French and the Italian, British, more styles kind of went off in a different direction, okay? They're more intended for épées, sabers, Bowie knives, daggers. They're meant for different weapons, and therefore are usually still heavily more relied on linear footwork as opposed to circular and triangular footwork, okay? And of course the techniques change, like I said before, once you get into the different weapons. Some carry over, but some are indeed very different. Hope that helps out. If you have any other questions, you could add me. Right now I'm blocked on Facebook. You could add me on Instagram at Dax Duels, D-A-X Duels. Thank you all.